on a first foreign mission, which was not possible due to technicalities and logistical issues, mainly by Kosovo not having a government in place at that time. But EU is involved and the EU engagement continues. That's something that needs to be taken into account all the time. When it comes to his program in Germany, I understand his program is focused on meeting the German counterparts. So at this stage, I have no information about possible meeting with the US ambassador. Sorry, yes, so he starts in Kosovo and then he continues to Serbia.
Okay. Yeah. We'll take the last question on this issue, please.
I'm sorry to insist, but when it comes to the coordination, U.S. Special Envoy Mr. Grenell was here last week. Borrell was the same day here, but nobody from your first office apparently didn't met Mr. Grenell. So how can we understand this coordination of, if I'm not wrong, in making this judgment or assessment?
I can only say that when it comes to the United States and their activities in the Western Balkans region, we work very closely together because we have very similar agendas, and that's to help the countries in completing their transition, in introducing the values and principles which are important both for the EU and for the US, which is the rule of law, transparency, democracy, etc., etc. So we work very closely with the United States when it comes to the Western Balkans, and we have ongoing contacts with American partners on many different levels. So it's not the case like if HRVP is not able to meet the US ambassador, that it doesn't mean that there is no communication going on between other representatives of the European Union and the United States on many other different levels. And I can only recall to you that High Representative Borrell was meeting State Secretary Pompeo only last week in person in Berlin. So there are many contacts on different levels, at appropriate levels with appropriate partners, and the EU and the US are working quite closely on the issues related to Western Balkans, be it Serbia, be it Kosovo, be it dialogue, be it other part of the problems which or challenges which these countries in the Western Balkans region are facing.
Okay, thank you, Peter. You had a question. For Peter encore? Sorry, we'll finish. Let's finish off Peter before lunch. And then we'll move to other pastures.